Alright, welcome back everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about California basically trying to transform a university into a sort of prison with the way the dorms are kind of built. Now you might be asking, this is a very, very random topic. Well, it showed up on my timeline and I thought it was the most depression-inducing thing I've seen in a while. So might as well share the depression. Did I just say share the depression? Okay. Pretty much the story consists of a 97-year-old billionaire named Charlie Munger or something. I don't know why you name yourself Charlie Munger. Okay, he didn't name himself, but whatever. Yeah, this guy is trying to make this thing called a dormzilla, right? Which basically is like a giant dorm, but then none of the rooms have windows. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear that, you know, a gigantic room with a lot of people without windows, kind of just sounds like a prison, doesn't it? A California university is trying to build a mega dorm where 94% of the rooms don't have windows. And here we have a picture of it. I'll try to give like a zoomed in format. Okay, so hopefully you can see like relatively clearly. So let's just go over how it's gonna be, right? We got house 1, house 2, house 3, house 4. So you got 8 houses. And they're kind of merged together. Okay, now listen, I'm no architect and I've never actually tried to buy a house, so I'm not familiar with the format of all of this, but this says main building corridor, so you assume this is like the outside. Now, where exactly are the windows placed? Architect Dennis McFadden quit UC Santa Barbara's design committee over the social and psychological experiment. And my god, okay, without even seeing like the actual layout, 94% of the rooms don't have windows. Now, I'm trying to imagine my house as it is, right? My room already gets very little sunlight, and my mom's always complaining about it. She's like, oh, we should switch houses or do something. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm a gamer. I'm a YouTuber, or I don't care about sunlight. Sunlight cares about me, baby. Let's go. But yeah, basically, you ain't getting your vitamin D, and I don't think many people really care about the vitamin D. It's more of, give me sunlight or I have depression. You see people in London complaining about it pretty much 24/7. They're just like, oh my god, the sky is so gloomy, and oh my god, it's just clouds and clouds and clouds and more clouds. I just want to see the sunlight, man. There is dumb and there is dumber. And then there's whatever is happening at UC Santa Barbara's in the planning and design of a new student dorm. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to say, but in case you guys were wondering who Charlie Munger is, American investor, is an American billionaire investor, businessman, and former real estate attorney. He's a vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, I hope I said that right, the conglomerate controlled by Warren Buffett. Buffett has described Munger as his closest partner and right-hand man. Might want to make him a left-hand man right now, because he ain't right. Dear UC Santa Barbara, don't let a pollutant billionaire build a prison dorm on your campus. The exterior windows shown would not reach most of the dorm rooms of the interior. 94% of the units would not have windows. Oh, so, okay, on the outside, it looks like a relatively normal building, right? The windows are there, basically. I guess needs to be some sort of airflow or you literally die. Okay, you can't just make a freaking cement box, right? But yeah, I think there's something about this billionaire and he frowns upon traditional architecture or something. And he's like, oh yeah, you guys aren't making it efficient enough. I feel like the normal design is kind of stupid. So I'm Munger. I'm Charlie Munger, baby. Can we establish a new word? He just munged this building. He just munged the lives of the children at UC Santa Barbara. So apparently this has been brewing for a while, right? The plan. In 2016, Munger announced that he would donate $200 million to the university for a student dorm building that he would design and name after himself. Okay, honestly, this seems like the biggest ego move ever. Like I know you're a billionaire, but $200 million is definitely a chunk out of your pocket as well. And just to build some sort of death trap, and the thing is, it would probably take $200 million for a university to accept willingly just torturing children, you know? His solution addition to the housing crunch, stuff more than 4,500 students into an 11-story warehouse-sized building in which the overwhelming majority of the units, about 94%, do not have access to natural light or fresh air. Oh yeah, I forgot about the air part. I mean, technically they do have access to air, it's just not fresh air. Basically, I mean, I could technically stuff you into a box and it might seem like there's no air in said box, but you'd survive for a solid 16 hours or something. So yeah, in that sense, the units will have like airflow, but you know, it's not really fresh air. Fresh air is what you get, I don't know, going full speed on the highway and then you stick your head out the window like a little dog and you stick your tongue out and hopefully don't get mowed down by the car, you know, coming from the other side or something. Fresh air is when you look out your window and get hit by that icy cool breeze, baby. Fresh air is when your t-shirt sticks to your body, baby. It feels like you're flying. That's right, they call me Robert Brown, cause I begotten them poems, baby. Don't let the renderings, which feature lots of exterior windows, fool you. The building is designed at such a massive scale, the bulk of the square footage is largely internal. Honestly, Mr. Charles Munger seems like the type of guy to, you know, sprinkle a sandwich, you know, make it look really nice, but then you bite in and it looks like a nasty patty from SpongeBob. I would actually describe the Charles Munger cell experience exactly the way I describe a Krabby Patty. You know, you look at it in the show and you're like, oh my god, ooh, that looks absolutely delicious. All my life, I've just wanted to try a Krabby Patty. And then you think about it. It's a burger underwater with, ingredients made by fish and some stinky ass crab and some random sentient sponge who puts the patties on his butt half the time he's cooking. If it falls on the floor, he picks it up with a damn spatula, bro. It's disgusting. Also, nobody knows the goddamn secret ingredients. That's illegal. You have to reveal the ingredient. Honestly, some people have theorized that it's crab and he's literally serving his own kind, which would be hella messed up. The basic concept of Munger Hall as a place for students to live is unsupportable from my perspective as an architect, a parent, and a human being, he wrote in his resignation letter, which was later leaked. Okay, so here we literally have this guy's resignation letter, which was leaked on the internet on October 24. I don't even know if I'm allowed to read this, bro. He describes internal isolation, unprecedented size and density, detachment from physical setting. He goes on to say, I cannot give tacit approval to this project, something I believe I would be doing by continuing my role as a consulting architect to the DRC. McFadden also notes that the committee, which was established to help the university achieve design of the highest possible quality, was given no opportunity to challenge, evolve, or finesse Munger's design. Well, this guy has completely egoed the entire community, bro. He slapped $200 million into your face and said, hey, do exactly what I want or get the hell out. It was clear that the DRC was a mere formality, wrote McFadden. The design was described as 100% complete, approval was not requested, no vote was taken, and no further submittals are intended or required. Okay, so here we have a little bit of an image, a detail of a floor plan for the proposed Munger Hall at UC Santa Barbara shows windowless bedrooms tucked into internal residences set around common spaces. UC Santa Barbara's leadership, which appears to be held hostage by Munger's financial largesse, what is this English, bro, has developed an advanced case of Stockholm Syndrome. In July, the university's chancellor, Henry T. Yang, described the dorm as an inspired and revolutionary design concept. $200 million, baby. Let's go. It's revolutionary. Best thing I've ever seen, fellas. If I randomly start talking about how incredible this is, Munger has given me a couple million, bro. Just saying. The rendering shows a landscaped courtyard for the proposed Munger Hall at UC Santa Barbara. University website strategically avoids showing the residential designs on its website. Yeah, this looks pretty fantastic, honestly. But obviously they're not showing the little box of a goddamn building, right? In its published guidelines for design for well-being, the American Institute of Architects recommends providing operable windows in regularly occupied spaces. An extensive 2014 report on daylighting by Architect, the Institute's magazine, cites multiple studies that show that access to daylight can increase productivity, comfort, and well-being. Damn, no wonder I'm completely depressed and hopeless, dude. I don't see much sunlight, man. The Munger Hall design ignores this evidence and seems to take the position that it doesn't matter, he continued. The design team offered no research or data to justify this radical departure from student housing standards, historical trends, evidence-based design principles, and basic sustainability principles, he added. Okay, so pretty much it's clear that the university students are being used as some sort of test lapdogs for something this guy has in mind. God knows. I mean, with $200 million, he could be funding some sort of research experiment. I don't know, observe these university kids for the better part of 4 years in this isolated ass chamber and see how they do. His revolutionary design is just about jamming as many bodies as possible into the little square footage as possible. Typically soulless dormitory high-rises on campus around the country. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much the entire story. Let me know what you guys thought about all of this. Is it fine to just kind of like save space and have like central housing? Is location more important? Or, I don't know, having windows and sunlight? I feel like, yes, location is very important. You know, it's definitely better than, I don't know, finding housing 2 hours away from the campus and driving every day. But if there's affordable housing like maybe 15 minutes away, I think it's much better, right? Because honestly, your dorm room, depending on the type of person you are, it's gonna be you're gonna spend a lot of time in your dorm room. I mean, especially in the pandemic, you're encouraged to spend more time in your dorm room. And seeing as it is just incredibly depressing, I don't think kids are gonna like it. Anyways, once again, that's about it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Have a wonderful day ahead. California back at it again, am I right? Alright, that's about it. Bye bye.